Oh my god, this is a terrible angle. This is gonna look really bad, okay? Because the camera's this way and not this way. It's gonna look. Dude, don't smoke while you're driving. What the fuck? Hey, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm not very festive, but I am on my way to UPS to drop off a package again. Uh, I've been going up to the UPS store quite a bit in the last couple of days, but this is the last one. I'm gonna drop this off, and I will come home and I'm gonna be with my wife, because that's where we are. Uh, I feel good today. I woke up, I felt like I slept all right. Everything is well. It's just, it doesn't look a lot like Christmas anywhere I go. So, if you're wondering why there's no music in the car, it's because I listen to the music on my phone with my aux cord in the car, and because I am recording, I have no music. So, I can't do both. Not without another phone, at least. And it's not even that serious. I just wanted to take a few minutes because I feel good. And 2020 has been a weird year for everybody. Like, everything went to hell, but I also think that 2020 brought out the best in a lot of people. Not all, but the best in a lot of people. I have been in stores where there was an issue with my card for whatever reason. Now, we had the money, but there was an issue with our card, or maybe it was a little short, or I used the wrong card because my card and Asia's card look exactly the same. So there's been issues, and somebody will be like, well, how much do you owe? I'll be happy to help. I was in the store and I was short for a soda once, and somebody was like, yeah, I'll take care of it for you. Like, people have been really nice. 2020 brought out the best in some and the worst in others. I've been at like grocery stores where there was a problem. They were like, if you don't have enough money, you can just give me $1 or something and say you gave something. And then, like, so people, they're doing their best to look out for other people, and then you get other people who think 6 feet mean that everybody got to stay a full fucking person away from you, and they're not allowed to breathe in your presence, but then they don't have on a mask. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do with people sometimes. So 2020 has been a good year, despite the fact that everything happened. Like, we got a car, the pandemic dropped, but Asia was able to get out of a building before the outbreak hit, and I feel like that saved her life. Like, seriously. And then, to be fair, COVID may not necessarily have been the death sentence for my wife, but I don't even want to fucking toy around with that, you know? Like, why would you? So we avoided all of that. So I feel good. Kari found a job, and for his own reasons left the job, and I understand that. They wouldn't let him work from home, and then they ultimately ended up doing work from home stuff after they let him go for saying he wanted to work from home. It's a whole mess, and the world didn't necessarily know how to respond to what was happening. Like, even our landlords, I hate the word landlord, our property managers were like, hey, when it first went down in like March, and I went to drop off the rent money for March, and they were like, yeah, it's gonna be weird, but everything will go back to normal in another month or so. And I was like, I think this is gonna be a problem. I think this is gonna be a much longer thing than you want it to be. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, you'll see. And then it was, well, you see where we turned out. You see where we are now. So it clearly was a bigger problem, and the world, we're trying to recuperate. We're working from home, and we're still having the equivalent of a 9/11 a day with these COVID deaths, and it's hard. It's hard. I almost feel guilty for saying that I had such a great year while everybody else is suffering, but I'm not meaning to benefit off the misfortune of others. I did not directly create COVID, like, so to say. So to say that I'm benefiting off the misfortunes of others, like, the same situation that they're in, I'm in. Like, everybody was faced with COVID. Everybody was like, oh shit, what are we supposed to do now? Everybody was like, what the fuck? What's gonna happen next? So it just so happens that our family decided we didn't care much for what the world thought. We didn't care. Like, when she called me from work and was like, hey, There's been an outbreak in my building. I'm gonna come home. It wasn't a question of money. It wasn't a question of, oh yeah, well, I don't know how that's gonna work, sweetheart, because we have bills. I was like, come home. Come home, we'll work it out. I didn't know how we were gonna work it out, but we did. But number one priority for me was her safety and her health. And we have those in spades. I'm happy and healthy. I'm a big, fat, old, happy, married man. Kari is good where he is. The rest of my crew is fucking fantastic. What's up, Jenny? Like, yeah, everything is everything. Like, I feel amazing. And I'm sorry that other people have had a worse time than I have. And I'm sorry that there are some people who aren't as fortunate as I am. But I am not going to have, it's like survivor's guilt. I'm not going to feel bad for flourishing when everybody else is not. Like, that's just who I am. So that's where I stand. I just really wanted to get some shit off my chest. That was bothering me. 2020 is almost over now, man. Ooh, shit. 2021. All right, do your fucking worst.